Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 20 of this Let's Play Battle Brothers. This is the army without a state. In the last episode, as you may remember, we got horrifically, horribly, unbelievably, terribly crushed in the battle, and I did decide to reload the game, so we are back at full strength. This time, we're going to try it again, obviously. I mean, I like a challenge. But I'm going to be a lot more ready with the retreat button. Because if you retreat, you don't actually suffer any more damage, and I don't think people can die. They will each take a temporary injury, but with a day or two of backing off in camp and healing up, we should be back in the fight, although we are extremely low on money. I think that was the main reason we took this quest, is because we were so low on cash. We do have like emergency reserves in that we can sell the pelts and the teeth, but I don't really want to do that unless I absolutely have to. The other thing is, a couple of you have mentioned that there is in fact an auto-loot button in here somewhere. Always and automatically loot everything found after combat once you close the loot screen, as long as you have the space to carry it. So good. So good. The other one is hit point bars. Do I always want this? Nah, we'll leave it. Okay, marvellous. So, let's do this again, shall we? Many ancient auxiliaries and a few necro servants. So when I've reloaded games in the past, it does kind of randomize what there actually is. Still 9 on 11. This is a far more hilly terrain than previously. I'm wondering if we can use that to our advantage. So we force them to fight down here while we take the high ground. And the other thing is I need to be more careful about guarding my archers. In fact, I've already made a mistake here. Hold on. No, I'm gonna retreat, because that will show you the effects. So everyone takes a temporary injury. I'm gonna reload the game, because I screwed that up already. And I'm gonna change people's weaponry, so we're not using stabbies wherever we can. So you only have stabby. You have slash. Alright, so you can use a flail. You can use the mace. In fact, that's a better one. Wait, which one of you is higher level? You're both level 2s. So be it. You can actually use these. And we'll switch to the other item if we need to. And then the archers are going to be basically pointless in this fight. So let's make you sword and boards. And axes. Guess it's kind of the only option that we have. Whoops. And then you. Likewise, can be... Oh, we have a short sword for you. There we go. So everyone is melee weapons, because ranged weapons against these guys just suck. And now everyone has shields. And hopefully we can just be a far more challenging front line. Oh no. Did that reset my options? It shouldn't have. Nope, didn't. Excellent. Right, let's try that again. Engage! It would be really nice, once you know what kind of enemies you're fighting, if it lets you go into the army screen again. Unless you get ambushed. If you get ambushed, then that would make no sense. But it does make sense that you'd be able to, switch people around a little bit when you're ready for the fight. So, at the moment, we're just going to hold position. Although, having done a bit of reading about necro servants to find out how the hell you beat them, apparently... I was going to say something, but I've totally forgotten what it was. Right, that was it. They only appear on the third turn. So if we can kill as many of these guys as we can before the third turn, then that would be amazing. I think we're basically just going to hold the line. We're going to let them close, and then we'll counter-attack. So, your turn. 1, 2, hit. Yes, we can move up and hit. Slightly risky, because we won't be using the shield wall. And oh man, we're on the hill this time. But then they can move forwards and hit. Those will be the Necro 7s. Looks like there's 2 of them. Well, there were 2 or 3 last time. I have a feeling there were 3. How do we want to do this? Because our backline will be here if we do move forwards. I mean, we could spread out so we completely just surround them for multiple hits on targets. I'm not sure. Oh, you can wait. I wanted to see what these 3 did. Yeah, you're all just moving up. And you're not getting any shield walls or anything. So with you guys, I mean, you could just move to here. And then like shield wall. Well, you don't need to. There are the Necro 7s. Okay, we've seen them now. You may as well just step forwards. And we're going to start just hitting them, if we can. And just try and grind them down where possible. Because we're still using shields. The difference here is that we're not going to be benefiting from the shield wall. That's double grip, so that's not a two-hander. I think I will keep you kind of on one side. So we'll have you moving around, and then we'll have these guys wrapping around from behind, basically. You two are in those 2 spaces. Yep, that's fine. Let's hit the one without a shield. You move here. Nice. That's what I was after. Excellent. Move you down here. Move you up. Hit. Missed. Okay, then you, I guess, will be looping around behind there. Or we could keep you kind of in the middle to fill in. And particularly go against those guys. Because you're going to have... No, you're going to come through the centre here now. No, we're going to go everyone on one flank. Yeah, you're reacting as I thought you would. Alright, you may as well move up, honestly, Fenris. Unfortunately, you can't hit, but that's fine. Alright, good. Oh, they did get a go straight away. Alright, so they're double moving everyone. But that's going to mean that we can react with all of these guys and just go to town on them. Because we're going to have to. Ow. Now, apparently stunning works really well on them as well. What's your stun chance? 32. We stunned him! Fantastic! What's the other one? It's Lash. Lashing hits helmets. I don't think we particularly need to. I think we're just going to try and burn down the edges where we can. Okay, so being aggressive against skeletons is the way to go. Defensiveness does not work. You are the flail guy. You're really good against shields. Unfortunately, we have no shields for you to go against. We can, however, get a headshot on you, which almost kills you. May as well take a second. Nope. Ow. Alright. These guys do not use shields, so our axeman is not going to be needed for that. I think we're just going to continue to hit these guys if we can. Damn it. Good. You may as well move up to here. And we're just going to keep on advancing and doing damage where we can. Okay, they're being a little defensive down there, which is interesting. You come in over here. 71% chance to hit. Plus we're surrounding them, which means that we get attack bonuses. Okay. Excellent. And you can come over here and support against these guys. Fantastic. Except they're going to teleport away, aren't they? Yep. Ow. Right. Double tap against him. You can step up and have a hit against him. Shit. Struck down. He's not dead. He's not dead. And that was one of the newbies anyway. Right. Torvald. Neither of you been injured. No, you've been slightly injured. So I think we're just going to go to town on you. Otaku taking a bit of a hit there. Just being super aggressive here. Excellent. Another one down. Alright, and you... Kill it. Kill it. Kill it with fire. What's that one do again? That's the headshot. We've already killed the chest armor though. So just hit that. Kill it. Kill it. Oh, come on. Fenris. Yes! Haha! Right, one down. However, someone just died. Who was that? Don Bassos! No! You one-shotted him. I don't think he'd been hit before. 66 points of damage. Oh no, that's what you stole. Hits the body armor for 18, so yeah, the armor was apparently damaged. Or else Kopeshes just ignore a ton of armor, which is also possible. Alright, Wraith Lord. You're done. Let's just go to town on that one. Excellent. Is that all of right? There's one skeleton left. And then it's just that fool! We'll move away a little bit to make a bit more space. And one casualty I can accept. You move up here. You come around here. I'm being careful because I want the people close to him to actually be able to hit him. He's not dead. Right. So we can at least get one hit with our big hitters. If possible. He's porting away. Yes! Blocked! Marvellous. I'm annoyed that you one-shotted Don Bassos though. Very annoying. Stay where you are. You guys may as well make your way over here. Ow. Shit. Struck down. So Otaku's not dead, he's just struck down. And he's dead. Let's move you. That's Fenris. Fenris is a heavy hitter. So we're just going to try and surround you with as many people as possible. And then gets the hits in. Crap. Oh, and you're out of... Okay, so Poznik we need to step back with, I think. Who's he going to kill? Yes. Wraith Lord. No, come on. Alpha. Yes. You wait. You make your way down here. Torvald. You come over here so we can get another surround. Fenris. Oh. Come on, people. Full surround. There we go. Alright, so two have got permanent injuries, and Don Bassos unfortunately was killed. Yeah, he didn't even... Oh well, I'm accepting this. This is better than like a full party wipe. Alright, so Otaku, you have a broken elbow joint, which means that you have negative melee and range skill, and negative melee defense. You are one of my frontliners. Oh, that's annoying. Melee defense is very bad for you. Right. You have a partially collapsed lung, which is permanent, which means minus 40% fatigue for Ulrich. Ulrich is one of the new guys. Minus 40 is bad. And as far as I'm aware, there are no ways of recovering from full penalties or big penalties like that. Okay, so we have an all-night tome, which is going to be worth a ton. We have some money to tide us over to pay the debts. We're going to loot everything, even though we have auto-loot now. After the battle, you're not entirely sure what it was you ran into. Alpha Brain asks if you know what they said. And what's Alpha Brain's voice like again? Let me just rustle through my notes. Alpha Brain. Tough, high-pitched. Seems like they know we... Seems like they were pointing you out specifically, sir. Nodding, you tell the man you're not entirely... Man, I can't read today. Nodding, you tell the man you're not sure what the armoured man said, but it matters not. You have the petrified almanac, and it's time to return to Henrik of Grubenheim for your pay. Alright, Grubenheim. Let's go. Is there anything else we need to do down here? I don't think so. So we have money to pay the wages, which is excellent, because at midday we will have to pay them. We do lose another man. Let's have a look at our dead man roster. So we've now lost Otaku Samurai the First. Kaj died a while ago. I'd forgotten about that. And then Donbassos. You were with us. Wow, you were with us a long time. 26. Were you one of the original companions? No, I don't think you were. Who were they? It was Fenris, Alpha Brain, and... Bosnick? Yeah. Yeah, so it was one of our archers that died. And... yeah, just him. And then we do have a couple of permanent injuries. Who was the other one with the injury? Otaku. Ah, and Otaku, you're one of my central people. I mean, you're still going to be using a shield. So you're still going to have some melee defense. You're just not going to be nearly as good as you were previously. But you're a level 5, so I don't particularly want to replace you. I'm just wondering if I should put you on the edge. Have you as a spearman instead. Although, no, actually the spearmen need their defense even more. If you're in the center line, then at least you're going to be surrounded by other people with high defense and you can just shield wall. You find Henrik of Grubenheim mucking about in a pig pen. He's kicking the fat sows around, though they seem more focused on the feed than the leather toe tapping on their arse. You loudly clear your throat. Henrik of Grubenheim wheels around and his eyes immediately go wide at the sight of the relic. He jumps over a pig and takes the petrified almanac. He shouts to the townsfolk who gather around and pray to the gods for their mercy. Not a one thanks you, naturally. You have to remind Henrik of Grubenheim that the crowns he owes you is paid, and you make your leave as fast as you can. Grubenheim now has high spirits. And also the other level 2 contract, which I had accepted. Okay, so Grubenheim is the one that really likes us. And we can get the gems super cheap now. So I think, first of all, we should sell off some of our stuff. Also the ornate test tome, worth 595, and we can sell it for 735. Which is amazing. This is why you definitely want to foster good relations with towns. We're going to sell the wooden sticks because they're rubbish. We'll keep you. We'll sell you. Though 3 spears seems a bit much. We'll sell one of them. The daggers we'll need to give to our people again. We can definitely get rid of some of the shields and these. Are they any good? 95 defense. They're not bad. Vision reduction. Some maximum fatigue. And then these, which are 15, 15, 10, but less durability than the other shields. Fatigue 10, fatigue 10. Yeah, they're just not as good. We can definitely sell these now, I think. Yeah, they will definitely be better than some of the mail coifs and things that we're carrying around. The gambeson, I think we can get rid of. And some of the shields. We'll keep the skirmisher one. We'll get rid of the buckler. They suck. We'll get rid of these singles. We'll keep the black one. There we go. Oh, we have 3 bows. Oh, we can definitely get rid of some of those. Because I want to replace people with crossbows anyway. Okay, that looks like pretty decent to me. We now have 2,200 in the bank, so we can go on a bit of a recruiting spree, though probably not here. The next thing is double check the helmets. So these helmets are 110, so they're not as good as those. Yours is different. Yours is 105. Yours is also 105. 140, 140. Wraith Lord could do with a new one, although actually these give you a negative vision, which is bad. That one doesn't though. Why on earth was I not using that? Oh right, the coif was owned by a thingy. Thingy dude, the person. You know. That guy. Right. We have a couple of level ups. Otaku, level up. More stamina, more health. More range defense. And a new perk. You already have Shield Expert, which is good. Melee defense reduced. I might give you Colossus, just so you have more hit points to absorb damage with. I mean, you're not the most healthy of our people, as it is. Could give you dodge. Your initiative is pretty good. 15% of the character's current initiative is a bonus to melee and range defense, which would offset some of what you're losing, although you'll never be amazing at dodging. No, I think I'm going to give you Colossus. It will just make you more tanky in terms of how much health you have. Alpha Brain, also leveled up. More health. More stamina. And more melee defense. And you can get a level 3 perk. Aha! Reach advantage. Use the superior reach of large weapons to keep enemy from getting close enough to land a good hit. Each hit with a two-handed melee weapon adds a stack of reach advantage that increases melee defense by 20 up to a maximum of 6 stacks. You're not a two-hander though. Learn to take advantage of high initiative and prevent the enemy from attacking effectively by overwhelming them with your attacks. With every attack, hit or miss against an opponent that acts after you in the current round, inflict the overwhelm status. Lone Wolf? No. Underdog? No. Footwork. Allows you to leave a zone of control without triggering free attacks. I don't think you really need that either. I'm somewhat tempted to give you Recover, so that you can keep up the shield walls more. Or Colossus. And actually, being a hit point person, Colossus would be very strong. How's your stamina? 78. It's not the best. Fact is relatively low for your level. I think I'm going to give you Recover. Because you are the tank. Your job is to stand there and take hits. So yeah, that looks good. Alright, so where to next? Which is the biggest of these towns? It's definitely not Grubenheim. Wallstadt's not bad. Wallstadt would be the next in the circuit. So I think we're going to go to Wallstadt and see if we can hire some more people over there. And just going to double check that there's absolutely nothing else I wanted to sell here. I don't think so. Oh, we could take some of the gems though, that's true. You know what, we may as well. Because we'll make so much money from them. Yeah. And then you have a weaponsmith. Do you have any weapons I would like to use? I don't think so. I mean, some two-handed swords would be nice, but kind of expensive. Wait, hang on. What was that? Falchions. Arming swords. Alright. Let's have a quick look here, though I don't think any of you would be useful. A mason, butcher, miller, servant. No, I don't think so. Okay, that's fine. The final thing that I need to do is make sure that you're using the correct weapons again. So you're a spearman, for instance. You need to use a spear. So do you. Then the front line should be just fine. You are a pikeman. I'm just going to switch those around. And you're a crossbow. Archer. I'll add that back to the list. Add that back. Dagger, dagger, dagger. You were both using those falchions. You're using a knife. You don't have a backup weapon. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, that looks good. So having that stun was useful. I'm wondering if we want to give these guys a different weapon. The side people. Like as the backup. Because the flail does hit hard. So it doesn't have the attack bonus, but it does ignore shields. And you have a 100% chance of hitting the head. What's the damage difference? 25 to 55, 25 to 55, or 35 to 45, 24 to 31. So yeah, the flail definitely does more damage. I think I'm going to give it to the person with the highest melee attack. So I think the flail's going to go to Alpha Brain. And you can have the arming sword, so you can have more chance of hitting stuff. Then Otaku Samurai, you're just a damage sponge now. I'm not really expecting you to hit very much because you have the minus 20% melee skill. So we'll keep you with the Falchion arming sword. In fact, we could give you the arming sword so you have a chance of actually hitting stuff. You know what? We are going to do that. We don't want you to be completely useless. Otherwise, there's no point keeping you around. Yeah, that looks good. You're only a level 2 of 56 skill. You're going to be really strong once we get you a bit more experience. Okay, that looks good. I'm not going to do this. Can I see the details again? Escort to Wolstadt. Where is Wolstadt? Wolstadt's where I'm going. Oh yeah, I can totally do that. Absolutely. Let's go. Yay. Noxeras, not interested in fighting us though, we're too strong for you. Leave my presence. Oh, wow, that's a lot of brigands. Scout reports that you've seen the following: a few brigand thugs, brigand marksmen, brigand raiders. Raiders are new. So they look like they're more heavily armoured. Are raiders new? Actually, I'm not sure they are. No, they're not. No, 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 no. Oh, our people are still injured. Shit. Okay, we should have spent some time recovering. Except there's 18 of us against 9 of them. Okay, there's less of them than I thought. I thought I saw like 18 on their side. That would have been really bad. And I'm also very aware that this episode should be ending now. So I'm going to end this episode here, and then we can rejoin this fight in the next one. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying the series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. What's the other one? Oh, Patreon. Right, yes. If you want to see your own names appearing as a member of the team, then please do hit me up in Patreon. And also, if you don't do Patreon, I've completely screwed this up. If you want to see your name in the game, let me know in the subscription below. And if you want your name to definitely appear in the game, so you're jumped to the top of the list, then check out Patreon as well. There is a tier there which allows you to do that. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.